go. Shot. Bronco 80. Tag! Viking 18! Ready, Here we go! 60 by 6. Huh. 70! Hawk 70! Ready? Shut up! 70 Timberwolf! Ready, Come on, set! Cougar 19, ready? Let's go! 60 Eagles, ready?
first opened back in 2008. There's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
At the 37-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And this time they were waiting for it, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal of how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They're looking deep here for Flowers. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be touchdown across midfield. The 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Richardson to throw. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving them.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. You're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds. That's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass. It's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
His 1st catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
And the Texans 1st down.
Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. You look at this Colt defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it easily move it to the top 5.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Throw caught by Flowers. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go. 30-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
7 yards.
And go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's Stroud. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Down Texans.
counter. It's Edwards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Stroud. Open man is Collins. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Look hot.
Stroud looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to go down just outside the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
C.J. Stroud sacked. He's brought down by Leontu Latu. It's 2nd down and goal.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And Stroud now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone and not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
2nd and 3.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down. Get a new set. Let's start over.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. Knifes his way forward here to just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
39-yard line.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 55 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. They run once more with Taylor. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 16.
A gain of 26 yards.
A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Colts go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 40-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. David Njoku, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans get a bit closer. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3 because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Get up. Bronco 80. Get up.
Again, it's Taylor. 4 yards on the pickup there, so it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
They've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Ready, go.
First and 10.
Richardson looking to throw this. Down the field, he's got 1. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
That's another Colts first down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Will come up 2nd and 7. They go play action with Richardson. And the catch made by Johnson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Let's go.
Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to look down there before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Richardson now on third and goal. Now complete to Downs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Texans 7. To kick off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Stroud working out of the gun. This one left side caught by Collins. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. The second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Now Stroud. This pass complete to Higgins. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. 18. That's it. 19 Texans.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left. Roll him out, bootleg him, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. Now, the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And a completion to Wilson. And he is going to have the Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Come on. Hey. 70 Lions. Go.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. 20. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 12-yard line. 139 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On the ground, DJ Giddens. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
They're bringing us about right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready?
On third down, here's Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Colts are able to widen their advantage. An extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Stroud to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Stroud out of the gun here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Martin, they've certainly played up to the top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Stroud now on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over above 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Edwards. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead,
They're playing for the pass first.
Throwing now is Stroud. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Here's Stroud. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Ready, break. Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, 70, Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Richardson off the play fake. He'll try to pick it up himself. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there.
A big loss.
The Colts send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at about the 14. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. 15 yards is the pickup there. The drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
As Stroud now to throw. He's got Njoku over the middle. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally marked down at the 23. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards.
First down. A 41-yard gain.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Right back to Njoku. And down inside the 15 it goes. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
Well, this game was decided a while ago. That completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Already.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Stroud looking to throw. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Texans 13.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Texans.
Hand off to Spears. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. JT Tuimoloau in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And down he'll go at the 25. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here is 3rd and 5.
Gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
They run once more with Edwards. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it is caught. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
17 yards.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 27 yards. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Colts 35, Texans 19.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team
that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Colts, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for Houston, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again.